I found the truck was actually loaded with supplies. In this zombie-infested apocalypse, these supplies meant everything to us. I immediately decided to bring them back to camp, and we drove the truck toward our base. But we took a different route this time, because I wanted to see if we could find anything else along the way. After a few miles, we passed by a gas station. The place looked completely run down. But Daryl managed to find a vending machine here. Then a man suddenly bumped into me, and we immediately raised our guns at him.
Back up! Now! Keep them up!
Whoa, easy guys. I was just running from the dead.
Where?
About a half a mile back. They're headed this way.
Okay. Thanks for letting us know.
You have a camp?
Nah.
Sorry for running into you.
What's your name?
Paul Rovia. But my friends used to call me Jesus.
I wanted to recruit Paul into our community, but Daryl stopped me because he thought Paul seemed really suspicious. Suddenly we heard gunshots behind us. We grabbed our guns and went to check it out. The sound was coming from behind the building.
Firecrackers. Shit. He swiped your keys, didn't he?
By the time we ran outside, Paul had already ditched Daryl's backpack and taken off with our truck. Daryl and I were furious. We weren't about to let this slide, and we had to track Paul down and teach him a lesson. We kept running along the highway, but all we found on the road was that vending machine. Daryl smashed it open and grabbed some snacks and soda. After getting some hydration, we continued chasing Paul. About half an hour later, we finally spotted the truck. Paul was on the side of the road fixing a flat tire. To avoid tipping him off, we slowly approached through the trees. The moment Paul put down his tools, I rushed in and grabbed him, warning him not to move. But Paul was a pretty good fighter and quickly got the upper hand on me. When Daryl charged in, Paul took him down too. In the end, I managed to tackle Paul to the ground.
This is done.
Do you even have any ammo? You shoot me over a truck?
There's a lot of food on that truck. The keys, now. This is the last time I'm asking.
I didn't kill him though. I just tied him up and left him there. The ropes were loose enough that he could break free soon. Daryl even tossed him a bottle of soda, just so he wouldn't die of thirst out here. We took the food and slowly headed toward camp. Soon I noticed a farm by the road and decided to turn in and check it out. But Daryl noticed that whenever the truck hit a bump or made a turn, there was some noise coming from the roof. Daryl had a feeling that Paul was up there. I slammed on the brakes. Sure enough,